Hello everybody and welcome to the video. So I figured today I would sit down and keep the Sora for Smash hype train going, and I would discuss who I think Sora, if he were included in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and whether or not he would come with an Echo Fighter, and who that Echo Fighter might actually be. Now when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts franchise, there's a bunch of people that can wield Keyblades and a lot of characters that a lot of people really enjoy. However, I've narrowed it down to three, and just three specific people for a bunch of different reasons, which I'm going to go over when I get to them. So yeah, this video is going to be about three potential Echo Fighters that Sora could receive if he got a chance to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now before I get into the meat of the video, I just want to let you guys know that although these fighters might not fight exactly like Sora, it is already confirmed that we've seen in trailers with other characters and stuff like Chrom and Dark Samus that there can be moveset changes and physics changes. These people do not have to be exact rips of Sora. As long as they can fight like Sora with their own, unique moves and stuff, then I think that qualifies as an Echo. So that's why these three people can potentially be Sora's Echo in some shape or form. So with all that out of the way, let's jump right into the video. So the first fighter that I'm going to be talking about that could potentially be Sora's Echo Fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate would be his longtime friend, Riku. The reason why I think Riku could be a potential Echo Fighter for Sora is, well, first off, he's one of the most popular characters in the franchise. Sora and Riku go way back to when they were kids on Destiny Islands playing, fighting with swords, and they always had this really tense rivalry. And not only that, we've actually seen Riku being the most playable character in the Kingdom Hearts franchise other than Sora himself. His moveset has really progressed over the years. We saw that a lot of the base combos in past games, Riku's been fairly similar to Sora. It's hard to judge really how he would fight now. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 to see how Riku's fighting style has changed or whatnot, with the new Keyblade and all. We don't know, but as of right now, I think that he fights enough like Sora to the point where I think that he could potentially be one. Riku is also just one of the most popular characters that I've seen online of who could be an Echo Fighter for Sora. I think that just Riku's general popularity, the way that he fights, he's very edgy looking, he's very cool looking, and I just feel like a younger crowd, people that may not recognize the Kingdom Hearts series as much, if they see someone like Riku, I mean, he's a lot like Noctis or Cloud, he just looks like a Final Fantasy character, so I feel like Riku would just be a very good choice. However, I don't think that he fights exactly like Sora, and although I do think he would be a good choice, there are others on this list that I think may do a little bit better. So the second character that I want to talk about is another one of Sora's friends from Destiny Islands, and that is none other than Kyrie. The reason why I think Kyrie could potentially be an Echo Fighter for Sora is that Kyrie is probably one of those faces of the franchises as well. She shares a lot of similarities with Sora and Riku, just in terms of, the big three, honestly, aside from Disney characters, is Sora, Riku, and Kyrie. And I think that since Kyrie hasn't really been fighting a lot in the Kingdom Hearts series, we don't necessarily know her moveset, but that is going to change in Kingdom Hearts 3. So if anything, she might just come as DLC just because we don't necessarily know how she fights. I'm not entirely sure if she would fight like Sora. I know that her and Sora are very connected, so it would make a lot of sense for her to fight like Sora. But then again, right now, we don't really know if their movesets would be very similar. Another thing that I think would be great is that if we had another female rep in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I know that there's a lot of issues with Smash Bros. Ultimate where, we don't have a lot of female representation. So if we did have Kyrie, I think that would be really, really cool. And she would just be an excellent choice for maybe potentially an Echo for Sora, or maybe even just an original character, DLC down the line. I think she would be more of a DLC route. I don't think if say Sora was base roster, she would just be a really good DLC character. I don't think she would come as a base Echo or anything. So my last and final pick, which I think is actually going to be the big winner, whether or not Sora is base roster or DLC, if he is going to an Echo, I think that this is the definite lock. I think that it is going to be none other than Roxas. For those of you guys who are really out of the loop, Roxas is Sora's nobody. He is the character that we play as in 358 over 2 days, and the character that we actually didn't know anything about in Kingdom Hearts 2, the guy that looked like Sora, yeah, that guy. Roxas fights a lot like Sora, and he actually uses the Kingdom Key because he is a part of Sora. I mean, what a better person to be an Echo than somebody that is literally a part of the person that they are echoing. When it comes to Sora and Roxas, I think Roxas would be a definite lock. And since Roxas was such a huge part of Kingdom Hearts 2, that long prologue that everybody kind of,
It's too long, whatever.
But, you know, like, since Roxas was a part of probably the biggest game in the entire series, one of the most recognizable games in the series, I think that Roxas is definitely somebody that, you know, people would recognize. And not only that, he's very popular worldwide, especially in the Kingdom Hearts community. Everybody loves Roxas, myself included. Roxas is just an overall great character. And as we could see in Kingdom Hearts 2, he fights a lot like Sora, and again, he uses the exact same Keyblade as Sora. And even when, you know, he goes full berserk mode and he pulls out Oathkeeper and Oblivion, those are both Keyblades that Sora uses. I think that, you know, Roxas would just be such a perfect fit for an Echo Fighter for Sora. So if Sora makes it into the game, I think that without a doubt, Roxas has to as well as his Echo. However, guys, that is the end of the video. Just as a recap, I picked Riku, Kyrie, and Roxas as Sora's potential Echo Fighters. I would love it if we can get, you know, any of these three. I'd be equally happy, especially Riku because I love him so much. But I think the most realistic choice in the end is going to be Roxas, and that is going to be my lot, you know, guess. If Sora does get an Echo Fighter, it will be Roxas. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please let me know down below what you guys think Sora's potential Echo Fighter could be. Let me know if you think it could be someone else in the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and let me know how you think it would work. So also, don't forget to leave a like, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more Kingdom Hearts and Smash Ultimate content. And until the next video, I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.